Hi guys, this is Aman. So today we are going to take some of the history questions that are asked in lower PCS exam. So let's take all the questions one by one. Look at the first question. The Buddha preached his first sermon and laid the foundation of his order in option A Jhansi, option B Bodh Gaya, option C Kausambi, option D Sarnath. The right answer is option D Sarnath. Look, places related to Buddha becomes quite important. Places like Bodh Gaya, Sarnath, Kushinagar, Lumbini, Sravasti. These are very important. Look at the next question. Fort of Agra was built by which of the following Mughal emperor? Options are option A Shahjahan, option B Akbar, option C Aurangzeb, option D Jahangir. The right answer is option B Akbar. Fort of Agra was built by Akbar, while the fort of Delhi was built by Shahjahan. There were other numerous buildings that are built by Akbar during his rule, and the buildings were like Jodhabai Mahal, Panch Mahal, Sheikh Salim's Chisti's tomb, Buland Darwaza. These are some of the famous buildings that are built by Akbar. While Shah Jahan built Jama Masjid of Delhi, Red Fort of Delhi, and Taj Mahal of Agra. Look at the other options like Jahangir, who also built few buildings in India. So architecture becomes very important, and especially Mughal architecture. These buildings are often, these monuments are often asked in government exam. Look at the next question. Who was the leader of revolt of 1857 in Kanpur? Options are option A Tatya Tope, option B Kumar Jagdish Singh, option C Nana Sahab, option D Wajid Ali Shah. The right answer is option C. Nana Sahab was the leader from Kanpur. Look, revolt of 1857 was very important event in Indian history, and there were numerous places, and from these places there were numerous leaders who were part of this revolt. So the places and the leaders from this revolt becomes quite important from exams point of view. Look, let's take other options like Tatya Tope. Tatya Tope was the commander-in-chief of Nana Sahab's army, while Kumar Jagdish Singh was a leader from Jagdishpur in Bihar, and Wajid Ali Shah was from Lucknow in the revolt of 1857. So, revolt of 1857 is very important. You must have idea about the leaders and the places associated with it. Look at the next question. Which nationalist leader wrote the book Poverty and Un-British Rule in India? Options are option A G.V. Joshi, option B Gopal Krishna Gokhale, option C Dadabhai Naoroji, option D G. Subramaniam Iyer. The right answer is option C Dadabhai Naoroji. He was also known as Grand Old Man of India. He wrote Poverty and Un-British Rule in India to make awareness about the plunders done by British government in India, while Gopal Krishna Gokhale formed Servant of India Society for educational and social development in India, while G.V. Joshi and Subramaniam Iyer was great leaders in Indian freedom movement. So leaders and their works becomes very important. Look at the next question. Who founded the Kesari newspaper in 1881? Options are L.M. Joshi, Madan Mohan Malvi, Anand Charlo, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. The right answer is Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Look, Bal Gangadhar Tilak who founded two newspapers. One is Kesari and another is Maharatha. While Madan Mohan Malvi founded Banaras Hindu University in 1960. L.M. Joshi and Anand Chalu were the great leaders in Indian national movement, while Ananda Chalu was once the president of Indian National Congress in India. Look at the next question. In 1904, who organized Abhinav Bharat as Secret Society of Revolutionaries? Options are option A. V.D. Savarkar, option B. Prafulla Chaki, option C. Sachin Sanyal, option D. Ras Bihari Bose. The right answer is option A. V.D. Savarkar, who organized Abhinav Bharat Society in India. While Prafulla Chaki was also a revolutionary leader, Sachin Sanyal was associated with Hindustan Socialist Republican Association, while Ras Bihari Bose helped in forming INA, Indian National Army. So these were the leaders of revolutionary movement in India. So revolutionary movement becomes quite important, and the leaders, especially those leaders that are quite famous, becomes very important from exams point of view. Look at the next question. Who was the Viceroy of India during the partition of 1905? Options are option A. Curzon, option B. Lord Elgin, 2. Option C. Lord Minto, option C. Lord Hardinge. The right answer is option A. Lord Curzon was the Viceroy when partition of Bengal took place in 1905. Look at the other options. Lord Elgin was also the Viceroy of India from 1894 to 1899, while Lord Minto was also Viceroy from India from 1905 to 1910. Hardinge was also a Viceroy from 1910 to 1916. And look, during Lord Hardinge's period, the capital of India from Kolkata to Delhi was transferred, while under Minto, famous Parliamentary reforms were part of Minto's period, where separate electorate was granted to Muslims. So governor generals and viceroys becomes quite important. Look at the next question. Which revolutionary wrote the famous article entitled The Philosophy of Bomb? Options are option A. S. Pal, option B. Bhagwati Charan Bohra, option C. Bhagat Singh, option D. Surya Sen. The right answer is option B. Bhagwati Charan Bohra, who wrote the philosophy of bomb in 1930, while Bhagat Singh wrote the book Why I Am Atheist. Surya Sen was also a revolutionary leader who conducted Chittagong Armory raid in 1930. Espal was also a revolutionary leader. So look, the questions they framed generally from the leaders of a revolutionary movement and their works, especially literature works that are important. Look at the next question. Which British mission plan clearly discarded the demand of Pakistan? Options are option A. Cripps mission, option B. Babel plan, option C. Cabinet mission, option D. Mountbatten plan. So the right answer is option C. Cabinet mission was who clearly discarded the demand of Pakistan of Muslims League. But look at the other option. First option is Cripps mission. It came in 1942 to take India's support in Second World War, while Babel plan was also related to Muslim League and Indian National Congress. Mountbatten Plan was also known as June 3rd Plan in 1947. So the plans and the missions are quite important, and especially the chronology of these missions becomes quite important. So we should look the chronology of these missions. Look at the next and last question. Who announced the British would grant freedom of India by 30 June 1948? Look at the options. Option A, Winston Churchill. Option B, Lord Mountbatten. Option C, Lord Babel. Option D, Clement Attlee. The right answer is option D. Clement Attlee was the Prime Minister of India when India got independence. He announced that British would grant freedom to India by June 30, 1948. He was from Labour Party, while Winston Churchill was the Prime Minister of Britain from 1940 to 1945. While look other options like Lord Mountbatten, Lord Wavell, these two were the viceroy in India. So look what topics we should have focus. We should have focus on the topics like governor generals, viceroys, and their works. So thanks